to PTV broadcast. My name is Margaret, and today being on 1st July, the day that we received shocking story of the death of Safaricom CEO Bob Collymore, who died of myeloid leukemia. And on behalf of PTV fraternity, we extend our condolences to his family and the nation at large. To our top stories.
Storm of a cause to have Uhuru Kenyatta support Raila Odinga in the 2022 polls. Elsewhere, over 500 families living in fears eviction norms in Madogo area. Also today, still standing 4 years, the Garissa University marks first triumphant graduation after the attack.
Welcome back. ODM party officials have told of the party's critics, saying that they do not need endorsement as their party was built on strong foundation and has a massive following. Speaking in Migori, Deputy Party Chairman Ali Hassan Joho and the party director Junaid Mohammed rubbished the assassination allegations of the Deputy President, saying it was a way of diverting the country's attention from the fight against corruption. Our very own Purity Pendo opens our bulletin with that story.
ODM party officials have told of the party's critics that they do not need any political endorsement for their presidential candidate ahead 2022. Deputy Chairman Ali Hassan Joho and the party's Director of Elections Junaid Mohammed, while speaking in Migori County, say that ODM as a party was built on strong foundation and has a massive following.
Sasa sisi hatutaki wa Kenya wapelekwe kwa fishing expedition ambayo haiko. Sisi hapana nataka endorsement ya Uhuru Kenyatta. Nani ali-endorse 2007 baba? Nani ali-endorse baba 2013? Nani ali-endorse baba 2017? Na hao yote sisi tulionyesha wa kivumbi. Sisi tumejipanga kama ODM. Hatutaki endorsement ya mtu yote. Kura yetu imejaa kama tele. Sisi tunataka tu kura ifanyike kwa haki na usawa.
The duo rubbished the assassination allegations of the deputy president, saying it's a way of diverting the country's attention from the fight against corruption.
Kwa sababu ukiwa comfortable for you at that moment, tengeneza sheria ukijua iko siku hata wewe utakuwa pande ile nyingine. So Junaid tusistuke. Kisikia Ruto anasema sasa hana mali pa kwenda, ni yeye alisema DCI hafai. DPP hafai. CAC haifai, Matiangi haifai. Sasa atenda wapi sasa? Aje kwangu tu nimsaidie na mawaidha.
Junaid added that involving foreign investigators to solve the assassination claims puzzle is a fishing expedition, saying that Kenyan crime busters have the capacity to do so. Moreover, a section of legislatures from the coastal region say that they shall front a presidential candidate and called on the Luo community to consider extending a helping hand, saying they've always supported them in their political quest for presidency.
Kuja kwenu, kuja kuambia pia sisi safari hii tunataka tusaidiane ndugu zetu ili mtupatie nafasi ya kuwa tunaweza kupata urais wa nchi. Na hii inawezekana tukiwa na urafiki na ndugu, na ametuita hapa wakati wa shida.
Wale wenye wizi wa pesa, hata sio waizi, wanafanya kubeba mali ya serikali, wanabeba. Hatuweze kuangalia karne zikienda, kizazi ambacho kinakuja kikose mahali ya kukaa kwa sababu ya tamaa ya mtu mmoja. Tumekuja kwenu kuja kuchanga. Kule kwetu kuna msemo tunasema kuna wakati kukinyesha mvua kuna wadudu ambao wanaruka na huwa wanakuliwa huko Western. Sasa wakitafanya namna ile, sio marembo peke yake, huwa pia wanakula. Tumekuja kuchanga kisha rasmi kumwambia kwamba popote vile takavyokuwa tuko naye mkombozi wa Jamhuri ya Kenya 2022. Karibuni Sultan Ali Hassan Joho.
Malindi MP Aisha Jumwa, however, moved to reconcile Governor Okoth Obado and his sworn rivals Ochilo Oyako and Hassan Joho and asked them to steer development. Purity Pendo reporting for PTV.
Thank you very much, Purity Pendo, for that report. Into another story is that Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko has condemned the arrest of the workers from Macha Beach Hotel, which belongs to Kalembe Dile. This comes after his Machakos counterpart Alfred Mutua visited the states of Tomboya and Dedan Kimathi, which is being as political competition between the two governors. Zabel Macharia has done a follow-up on this story.
It all started here. Mendeleo Chap leader Alfred Mutua last week decried the neglect of Tomboya and Dedan Kimathi statues in the city. Mutua said he participated in the policy for construction of the statues as the government spokesman with the head of public service Francis Muthaura.
Governments can build government facilities and then neglect them to this much. This is the hallmark of third world nations. All over the third world nations, you'll find that people spend so much money to construct, but we do not maintain. Makes me feel a lot of pain because when I was in the government spokesman with Ambassador Francis Muthaura as head of public service, we are the ones who push for the policy of construction of this statue of Tomboya and the one of Dedan Kimathi.
The invasion of Alfred Mutua to Nairobi City made Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko to grow wild. Sonko on his side yesterday visited Machakos police station to intervene after the closure of Kalembe Ndile's Macha Beach Hotel and arrest of 7 hotel workers by the county government of Machakos. While addressing hundreds of bodaboda operators who had gathered outside police station, Mr. Sonko condemned the arrest of workers, terming the action as harassment. He said Governor Mutua should have ordered for the arrest of Mr. Ndile instead of arresting and harassing the innocent workers.
Yote niseme kwa nini sisi tuko hapa. Sisi tumekuja hapa kwa sababu ya wanjiko wa kawaida. Wanjiko wa kawaida ni wakati mtu wa bodaboda, mama mboga, watchman, mechanic, hoka, hao ndio mama mboga, wanjiko. Na kama Kalembe aliongea vibaya, huyu gavana mwenzangu mshenzi mkumbavu akadhani amekosewa, bas angeenda ashike Kalembe Ndile.
But on the side of Mr. Ndile, he said, and I quote, "I told Mr. Mutua to deliver the services he had promised the people of Machakos instead of spending money to repair the statues in Nairobi. But later in the evening, my hotel was closed."
Kwa nini hajamaliza zile ahadi alipatia watu wa Machakos? Ndio. Vile Kalembe alisema hivyo.
Ana wakakuja wakafunga Machabi ambaye ni hoteli ya Mheshimiwa Kalembe. Yes. Akaenda tena akachukua wafanyikazi wote akawaleta hapa kwa hii station.
The political indifference between Governor Alfred Mutua and Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko has now been portrayed fully. But now the big question is, which is the benefit of the common mwananchi when the two leaders try to outshine each other? Zabel Macharia for PTV, Nairobi.
Thank you very much, Zabel Macharia. To another story, the West Pokot Governor Professor John Runyangapu has urged members of Pokot and Margaret communities to commit to peace by returning stolen livestock to help sustain the relative peace witnessed in the region for development to be realized. Let's take a look.
Speaking at Kamelei Primary School during the funds drive to help the school, the West Pokot Governor Professor John Runyangapu called on leaders in the area to help maintain peace and those distorting peace to preach peace. The county boss reiterated that peace has been restored and there is a calm along the border of two counties.
Imetulia, ninyi wa Pokot na Marakwet, mkiona nchi yetu imetulia, Stona imetulia, Kamelei imetulia, Kapushin imetulia, Kamlekod imetulia, Kabieko imetulia, kila mahali imetulia. tusianze kujisifu ni kwa sababu yangu, ni kwa sababu ya fulani. La, ni kushukuru Mungu kwa sababu imefika wakati Mungu ametupea neema yake tu.
He also reaffirmed the area leaders' commitment to ensuring lasting peace along rustling-related attacks and wanton killings. He said that they have made resolutions from a series of peace meetings between Margaret and Pokot leaders that include the return of stolen livestock and the identification of suspects involved in killings on both sides. Runyangapuo said that he and his Elgeyo Marakwet counterpart Alex Torgos has employed new strategies to end insecurity in the area. He observed that the Nasukuta public slaughterhouse, which will be launched by President Uhuru Kenyatta in September, will help reduce incidents of cattle theft in the area, adding that businesses are booming in the area.
Nitaona siku ya kwa John huko wanaenda kuongea miradi ya area hii yenye tunafanya kwa North Rift yetu huku kama counties. So mukisikia Governor Torgos ameongea hapa, mjue Lonyangapuo ameongea pia kupitia yeye. Na mukisikia mimi naongea hapa kama Lonyangapuo, msijue Governor Torgos pia ameongea kupitia mimi.
He asked the government to move security officers based at Kamarai Dispensary to Stona and Kapusheni areas. Margaret Wamboi, PTV.
And that story from West Pokot County takes us to our first commercial break. See you after the break.
Unuzaje njugu?
20 bob madam.
Usitupe mbao. Chagua Shabiki Jackpot mbao ushinde milioni 20 pesa taslimu. Cash. Cheza Shabiki Jackpot mbao kila siku, shinda kila wiki. Kushiriki, tuma shilingi 20 kwa nambari ya paybill 290063, account number ikiwa SJM #auto.
Mimi ni shabiki. Je, wewe?
Welcome back. 4 years after the deadly Al-Shabaab attack that claimed over 147 students, Garissa University, which is the former constituent college of Moi University, Margaret, has held its first graduation ceremony. Charles Kosgei has more details on this.
Pen is mightier than the barrel of a gun. This was the description referred to a graduation ceremony held today at Garissa University.
A unique way.
It was Constituent College of Moi University in Eldoret before it held their first ceremony where over 400 students graduate. The ceremony actually started with a minute of silence to remember students and security officers killed in the terror attack, being one of the worst in Kenyan soil, where most of the survivors who were government-sponsored students were transferred to Moi University based in Eldoret. The Chief Executive Member of Parliament Garissa Township, Aden Duale, who is also National Assembly Majority Leader, said that the event on 2nd April 2015 was his darkest moment in his political career. He urged the university management to remain innovative and enhance consultation with all the stakeholders to ensure up-to-date intervention in handling security and cases of violent extremism, which is said to have remained a global challenge in the country.
All extreme forces, we want to tell Al-Shabaab that your intention was to close Garissa University. And today I'm sure where you are, you must be watching this graduation. And we want to prove you did and use the proverb that the pen is mightier than the sword and the gun. That never again will you use terror to divide our people.
Charles Kosgei, PTV, Garissa.
More than 500 families in Madera region, Tana River County, are living in fear of eviction from their land by the NYS, who are said to have gotten the allotment letter through dubious means. After a meeting based on legalized land ownership matters, the residents demanded the NYS to vacate the camp since they do not have any document from the county council that ties them with the land. Here, Mark Imondo has more details on this.
Roughly more than 500 families in the Madogo region, Tana River County, are living in fear of eviction from their land by the National Youth Service, who are said to have gotten the allotment letter through dubious means. The National Youth Service camp here was established in the year 1983, almost 3 decades down the line, as a transit camp during the construction of Garissa-Hola Highway, with an agreement of returning the land after the construction activities were done.
Hapo katika historia unaambiwa walipewa nafasi tu ya kuishi, watengeneze barabara kutoka Garissa hadi Hola. Lakini hakuna any document, written document ya kuonesha wanakaa kwa muda na wanaenda. Hata wakati huo inaonekana tulibaki nyuma kama wazee.
Sababu tunasema ya kwamba hii ardhi imekuwa ni CBD, vile hata alikuwa anauliza, ni Central of Business ya Madogo. Kwa hivyo ikiwa NYS watatoa bendera yao na waende, hii maendeleo itafanyika.
After a meeting based on legalized land ownership matters, the residents demanded the NYS to vacate the camp since they don't have any document from the county council that ties them with the land here.
Hakuna kambi ya NYS katika Madogo. Nani alituambia namna hiyo? Ni PS ya land ya wakati huo.
Salad Garacho, former Tana River County Council chairman, said the land was issued to the National Youth Service as a transit camp by Madogo elders during the Garissa-Bura-Hola road construction.
Ninapojua wale NYS ya Tana River wako Bura. Hii NYS ambaye sasa wanakuja kuleta vurugo katika sehemu ya Madogo ni wa kutoka Northeastern ambaye wanatoka Jejera. Na hiyo Jejera farm iko Northeastern Garissa district.
Mohammed Wario as well gave out a county task force committee report on land status September and December the year 2014 that proves a series of meetings were conducted to revert the land to the community. Well, the residents of Madogo region in Tana River County says that this particular land was given to the National Youth Service during the construction of Garissa-Hola Highway as a transit camp where they used to live. But even up now, things have just changed to the latter, as the National Youth Service says that this land belongs to them. Mark Kimondo for PTV.
And with that report from Mark Kimondo, we take our second commercial break. We'll be back shortly and our guest tonight is Faith Nina, who is our sports analyst tonight. See you after the break.
Shabiki Jackpot Mbao ya kupa fursa ya kushinda shilingi milioni 20 kila wiki. Cheza sasa. M-Pesa 20 bob kwa nambari 290063, account number SJM#auto kwa walio na miaka 18 na juu pekee. Sheria na masharti kutumika. Shabiki Jackpot Mbao, ni zamu yako.
Unuzaje njugu?
20 bob madam.
Usitupe mbao. Chagua Shabiki Jackpot Mbao ushinde milioni 20 pesa taslimu. Cash. Cheza Shabiki Jackpot Mbao kila siku, shinda kila wiki. Kushiriki, tuma shilingi 20 kwa nambari ya paybill 290063, account number ikiwa SJM#auto.
Mimi ni shabiki. Je, wewe?
Welcome back. So we have our guest tonight, that is Faith Nina. So Faith Nina, welcome back. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming to our show tonight. We are going to discuss about the Africa Cup of Nations. Well, the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations delivered one of its driest days to date. The Black Stars have reached at least the last 4 in each of the last 6 editions of the tournament. Yet they opened their campaign last week with an unconvincing 2-2 draw against Benin. So on Saturday, title defenders, that is Cameroon, faced Ghana in a match which was expected to be feisty. But all in all, things ended up in a goalless draw. So Faith Lina, give us highlights of that.
I watched that game. It was against Cameroon against Ghana.
Yeah.
And Cameroon is known for being a good team in that cup. I expected Cameroon to win that match because they are defending champions. They have the likes of a good goalkeeper called Onana playing for Ajax. We expected him to be pushing through for that win. But a draw was okay for me.
A draw was okay for you. Okay, that's well. And also things were expected to liven up yesterday where we had two teams playing, that is Madagascar versus Nigeria and also Uganda versus Egypt. So Lina, give us highlights of that.
It was so funny and awkward for me to see Nigeria beat Madagascar beat Nigeria.
Okay.
You know what, Nigeria have the likes of Iwobi playing for Arsenal, which is a big team.
A big team.
And you know, Madagascar is only an island. It has around 21 million people. And Nigeria has around more than 100 million people there living in that country. And it is impossible for a small country like Madagascar to beat a bigger country like Nigeria 2-0. And the problem with Nigeria was that they took their best players and they didn't start in that match. And Madagascar went for that game because they wanted to win. They wanted points so that they can qualify for that match.
So they wanted to qualify.
Yeah, that's all. But Nigeria, the problem was they didn't start their first players, the best players.
The best players. Yeah. Okay, what about the Uganda versus Egypt?
Uganda versus Egypt. That match was obvious. And Egypt was it was a sure bet where Egypt was supposed to win that game. Even if we have Uganda was a big team, won its last 2 matches, it had already qualified. And Egypt, it's okay, that game for Egypt to win, it was okay.
Okay. And also we know that final round of the games with the tournament from 16 to 24 teams today, Harambee Stars. We have Harambee Stars versus Senegal. What are your predictions tonight?
Harambee Stars versus Senegal.
Yeah.
I'm a Kenyan.
So your predictions?
It's a hard game. You know, we are facing Mani. Mani with that speed. We have the likes of Kolobali defending. It's a tough team, but it's a tough game. But I'm going for Kenya 1-0.
For Kenya?
Yeah.
I'm also for Kenya because I'm a Kenyan, of course. And we wish them all. But we know that Marcelo, who is our defender, he has injuries. Do you think that they will affect the team, or do you think that the team will lose because of him having some injuries and he is our defender?
No, I don't think there's a problem, but still in the previous matches we've seen our defending has not been that good.
Okay.
But I've seen Marcelo playing for Harambee Stars in a better way, but we can still get a replacement for that. I know it won't be an effect in that match.
Okay. Yeah. So we hope so that Kenya will win in that match. And with those remarks from our sports analyst and I, who is Margaret Tomboy, and on behalf of PTV, we thank you very much for joining us. And of course, we have come to the end of our bulletin tonight. So let's meet next bulletin, same place. My name is Margaret Tomboy. Have a very good night.